It was a cold, cold day, and our 1960 Mercury was dreaming. Dreaming it was headed south to the warm tropical isle of Jamaica. Here's Mercury arriving in style, Calypso style. Passing through customs, Mercury had quite a lot to declare. The new economy engine.
Uses regular gasoline, simply wizard.
The widest doors on any car.
I say, big as the Bank of England.
The new Mercury fabrics.
Absolutely smashing, obviously imported.
Celebrating Mercury's arrival, first-class accommodations were awaiting at the fashionable Arawak Hotel with 24-hour room service. Monday, Mercury spent just relaxing. The natives were friendly and considered Mercury styling real cool. How nice that warm sand feels on my road-tuned wheels. No need for sun lotion, not with Mercury's new Super Enamel finish. What a day Tuesday, shopping in Kingston, largest city on the island. People were amazed at how little a Mercury costs. Wednesday was for sightseeing, beautiful scenery in a beautiful car. That night,
light the torch, aye, big celebration for best priced car in American nation. Hey man, beat the bongo, strum the guitar. Mercury is America's best built car, 1960 Mercury car.
Tomorrow, drop in and see the car that just got back from Jamaica. The 1960 Mercury at Quality Headquarters, your Mercury dealer. It began one morning at 4 a.m. 13 Mercuries in a torture test. Each car drives 10,000 miles for 10 long nights and 10 long days. 130,000 miles that prove the quality of the 1960 Mercury. Start the run through Snake Pit Curve. Test for lean and sway and swerve. Check the handling, how she steers. Check the instruments like a bombardier. Next, test the brakes, Mercury style. 9,000 stops in 10,000 miles. That's what we mean by Mercury quality. Keep 'em rolling round the clock. Test the wheels, test the shocks, over 100 stumbling blocks. How smooth you glide on road-tuned wheels. You've just got to ride to see how it feels. Now, head her nose straight up to the sky. Up she goes, a half-mile high. Up and up like wild geese fly. 4,000 times they climb the hill to prove the power behind Mercury's grill. That's what we mean by Mercury quality. Finally, head west. Look at 'em roll. Safe, sure, under control. Into the saucer, up on the lip, mile after mile at a smooth, steady clip. That's what we mean by Mercury quality. The 1960 Mercury, best built car in America. See it at Quality Headquarters, your Mercury dealer.
Chances are, if you've ever watched a painter peeling paint, this is the way he did it, with a blowtorch. Now get ready for the main event with our 1959 Mercury. First, we'll pour on a little lighter fluid. Then light her up. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't try this on any other car with ordinary automotive paint. Take my word for it, you'd have blisters as big as a fist. Now let's call out the fire department. See what happened? Nothing. The finish shines like a new silver dollar because this is Mercury's brand new Super Enamel. We tried to set fire to it just to show you how tough it really is. Over here, let's see some of the things that happen to your car in normal driving. First, it gets spattered with gasoline, road tar, and oil. Second, it's going to get hit by salt spray, rain, sleet, snow, then washed by heavy detergents and soaps. And finally, the paint will get hit by gravel, sand, and rocks. But despite all this, Mercury Super Enamel finishes never need waxing. I repeat, Mercury finishes never need waxing. This is the car that really shines in '59 and will keep on shining in 1969. The new quality-built Mercury, planned for people.
Don't you dare move. I am about to save you hundreds of dollars in cold, hard cash. Allow me to introduce the new Mercury Meteor for '61. Steal a quick glance at the new roofline, the beautiful body styling. Expensive? Not for 1961. The new Mercury Meteor 600 and 800 series are priced to compete with the low-price field. Operating costs? Amazingly low. 4,000 miles between oil changes. 30,000 miles before you have to grease the chassis. Tomorrow, see all the new Mercury Meteors, priced to compete with the low-price field. And the distinguished new Monterey, finest, most luxurious of all 1961 Mercuries.
Here's something you must experience to appreciate. An acceleration test photographed by a motion picture camera mounted on the front of a Mercury. And it shows some of the reserve power you can expect to feel when you take a demonstration drive in a Mercury. Mercury's overhead valve V8 engine puts 161 horsepower at your command. And still another feature your dealer wants to show you is that revolutionary new Mercury development, ball joint front wheel suspension, something no other car in Mercury's field can offer you. It makes cornering and steering far easier, gives you a far greater feeling of steadiness and safety. And there's only one way you'll find out how wonderfully easy driving can be with ball joint suspension, and that is to get behind the wheel yourself. And as for beauty, well, black and white pictures just hint at the styling that makes Mercury so distinctive. Until you see them, you can't imagine the brilliant new colors that are available on this year's Mercury. And the new fabrics, many of which are found in no other car in America, regardless of price. Now, for a real thrill when you go to your Mercury dealers, here's a very special car you want to be sure to see. Look, you can actually see right through the roof. This is Mercury's dream car come true, the new Mercury Sun Valley. Well, no matter what Mercury model appeals to you most, the smart thing to do is to be from Missouri for a half hour or so. Let your Mercury dealer show you what a tremendous performer this Mercury is. Let him prove that you can drive away in a brand new Mercury of your own for a lot less than you think.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.